Hi, this is Mrs. Gowanlock. I knew I would get cut off in that last video. So this is now part two of the elements and principles of design. Just going through the InDesign work. So in the last video, or part one of the video, we did all the InDesign setup. We put in a text box. We brought in a picture box. You might notice from the end of the last video, I just moved it over slightly and did a little rotation on it. So that's just a little design option that you can do. I do want to review just one more time about bringing in photos and what to pay attention to, because that might be, I don't want that to become a problem for you when you are trying to find your images for this particular activity. So let's pop back over to the internet. So this was the line I ended up using. Let's go and grab one of the principles of design. So I'm just going to change my search slightly to principles of design. And in this case, I'm going to go with Unity. Oh, Unity, let's spell it right. Examples. So here are some different examples that come up. And again, you can sort of see some unifying features to this. In the way sort of all the elements are working together in this particular page. So those are some different examples of Unity there. I think you have to go with whatever one is best for you and that's most understanding for you. So I'm going to go with this one here. And again, we're going to right click and save the image as. So once you get to that, save image as. I can see in this case here, it's saving it as a PNG file. A PNG file is completely fine to use. And actually, even the name in this case, Unity Design, is perfectly acceptable title, so I don't need to change that. But do pay attention to the file type so you don't run into a problem like I had in the last video. Going to save this again, double check, you know me, start at the beginning at this PC, and then I'm going to go into the C drive. There is my folder, Elements and Principles of Design. You don't see the other photo here, the other JPEG here, because this is only, it's saving it as a PNG file, so it would only show PNG files, and we don't have any of those saved yet. So once I know I'm in the right spot, it's a PNG, which is totally fine. I'm going to click Save, and it goes. So let's go back to our other picture box and select on it. Again, I'm using the selection tool. That's your go-to tool. It's selected, File, Place, and there we go. It comes up. So there's that PNG file, as I said. We're going to select that and click OK. Again, right-click, Fitting, Fit Content Proportionally. And let's tidy it up a little bit. Bring that in and do a little adjustment, whatever the case may be. Remember I said before, I said this in class, if you bring in images and they look really bad or they look a little pixelated, it is most likely because of the display performance of the software. So we can adjust that by going under the View menu, down to Display Performance, and switching from typical to high quality. And once we do that, this one especially in this Unity image, you can see it really tidied up and looks a lot better. So that's the opening slide. Let's jump down to the second slide. So this will be our first element of design. So let's put it in, and I would have I would have some type of title on here, element of design and line. And then if you just want to adjust the size of that so it's nice and clear on your page, we've got that. And you can center that content. You can play with the font. We've done a lot of that typographic control already. So let's position that. We want evidence of a picture of line. Now I know I've got one on the title page, but we can put another one. Oops, let's get to the right tool. We can put another one in there. So find an image of line, element of design, line, find another example, save it using the saving protocols I've already showed you, and you can place that in there. And now we're going to add another text box underneath. And in this particular box, remember we need a definition. And let me make that a bit bigger. So definition or define line. And then is the analysis part. So this analysis should be, where is there evidence of line in this picture, or explain the element of design line in your photo. So explain element of design in photo. How is it used? Is it effective? I mean, all of these sorts of things can be included in your assessment there. So it's just a little bit, that's the analysis part of it. So a definition and then a bit of an analysis of the photo. Okay, so that's really that's really a summary of the assignment that you are working on. I know I've given you a fair amount of detail, but I'm hoping that over the course of the week that you'll be able to get all of these elements and principles of design titled. Remember, title on your slide, photo, or even if you want to put in more than one photo, you can do that. And then don't forget that you define what is that particular element of design or a principle of design, and then a little bit of the analysis of that element or principle in the photo. Okay. I guess that's it. If you have any questions, you can email me and I will do my best to respond to you as soon as I can. No guarantees on timing because I will be busy, but hopefully I've given you enough that you can move forward and be successful with this. If you've got any additional time, or if you're done early, then please don't hesitate to look at any outstanding assignments that you need to get finished up. All right, thank you.